Hey team, how's it going? Hope you had a good weekend and you're ready to start week 5 of non-traditional instruction, NTI for Challenger Social Studies. We're going to be finishing up our brief study of ancient China this week, looking at 2 different questions. Those questions are going to be answered using an argument, again, claims, evidence, reasoning, cite your sources, and have a concluding statement. So we're using that format to answer 2 questions. And those 2 questions are, how did the Silk Road connect China, ancient China, with other civilizations? And the other one is taking off a lot of what we studied last week, is how does Confucianism, Taoism, and legalism compare in bringing order to China? So we know that each one of those different ruling philosophies, legalism, very, very strict, Confucianism and Taoism, more of a community-based, they're very different. So how did they bring order? So you have to make a claim talking about, comparing Taoism to legalism, or, one or the other to make that. I'll be able to answer your questions. You come on Google Meet or give me a call back. So the expectation is that you answer both questions completely. I'll be honest with you. We've been getting some really great work in from students. And quite frankly, we've been getting some very mediocre work, and some work is not being turned in at all. So you need to understand that you're still being assessed on your work here. So you're either, when you submit the work, I look at it as either being met or not yet met, but I also assign a grade to it. And to get to distinguish, which is what we're all seeking to achieve, you have to meet all those standards that we have in the rubric that's posted with every assignment. So I need you to really choose to work hard on these assignments, because you're going to need to know all this stuff whenever you go to 7th grade next year. So you're going to be studying medieval India, India, China, and these different civilizations. So you need to have this information, you need to understand it. And you just need to do the best, because we want to try to do the best at everything we do. Which leads up to the final thing I want to do is I want to read one of my favorite poems and talk about it a little bit. It's a poem by Robert Frost, and it's entitled "The Road Not Taken." And it goes like this. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not take them both. And be one traveler long I stood, I looked down one as far as I could, until it bent in the other undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, those 4 as the passing there, time had worn it about the same. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day. Yet, knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this one day with a sigh. Sometime ages and ages hence, 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And so that's kind of where we're at, right? You have these different paths you can take. And the path, we want to take is the high road, where, it's really the path least traveled. And that is the one to excellence, to be great, to succeed. And that's doing the work. That's giving your best every time. Because the majority of people take that lesser road, that easy road that leads to mediocrity. And we don't want to be mediocre. We want to be, excellent. And we want to live our lives in an excellent way. So think about that. 2 roads diverged in yellow wood. Take the one less traveled. Take that one that takes you to greatness. So I'll see you this week. I'll be on all week, and be here to talk in Google Meet. Give me a call. Do whatever. Looking forward to hearing from you. 2 very, very cool questions to answer this week. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you later.